America is losing many of the once powerful shopping malls that populated the landscape just a few decades ago. This is one such example, a mall that closed in 2018. Today we're going to go inside this now heavily decayed shopping mall and find out what's left behind. We'll start at one of the former front entrances. God, this place is. Look at the inside of this. I could smell the mold wafting out of these doors. I think this is gonna be pretty heinous inside. Yeah, this roof is completely screwed up. It's crazy how creepy this is. If I turn this light off, that's how dark it is in here. Every single space in here is just completely messed up. Look at this store. Getting into this mall was a bit tedious. When we arrived, we noticed that crews were working outside, cleaning up the former front entrance doors and the surrounding parking lots. So we had to stay relatively quiet inside. You've also probably noticed that my voice is pretty muffled, and that's because we had to wear respirators, as the inside of this building is nothing less than a humid, stale, toxic mess. But we'll get more into why that is a little later. It's not the first time I've seen an Amanda in JCPenney. Probably won't be the last either. These are really big retail stores right at the end. Jesus. Clearly they've had some water problems here. As we make our way back to Center Court, I couldn't help but think how far this place has fallen. The Sandburg Mall was first conceived in 1971 by a newly formed development company eager to build in the area. Ultimately, by 1975, the 500,000 square foot shopping center would open with a grand celebration, becoming the new hub for the community. The property would expand another 2 times, once in 1982 and again in 1992, with the addition of a Kmart. Interestingly though, this mall had no natural light through its skylights. Instead, large architectural light panels, backlit by fluorescent tubes, would give the illusion of natural skylights. With them off and now crumbling, however, the vast interiors of this building are pitch black. This is an old Bath & Body Works. This is crazy. This is an old Bath & Body Works. Look at the old parquet floors. Wow. Probably doesn't smell like a Bath & Body Works anymore.
Well, it wouldn't be a dead mall at the very end without a GNC. They basically left all the shelves in here.
The final retail tenants in here are certainly indicative of a mall in decline. Sandburg Mall would go through a number of different owners starting in the late 1990s, each one purchasing the property for less and less. In 2014, the mall lost its first anchor store, Sears, and its owners filed for bankruptcy soon after. With the local area suffering from a depressed economy as well as a dwindling general population, the mall would be purchased in 2016 for just $700,000. The same year, Kmart would also close its doors. Clearly, the building was a depreciating asset, and with constant roof issues and only a handful of tenants left, the building's days were numbered. Despite a plan by the new owners to create an outdoor plaza, that concept never materialized, and on September 28, 2018, Sandburg Mall closed for the final time. Since that point, the dark and humid interior continued to get worse over time. Even as early as 2021, the concourses didn't even look that bad. However, as more water got in, the conditions inside only got worse and worse.
Basically every room in this mall is caked in mold, and everything is wet, and it's just a complete disaster in here.
We're now walking down the west wing of the mall, past the former McDonald's, later turned into a mini-putt course, all the way down to Sears. Following the closure of the 77,000 square foot anchor, it was briefly used as a car dealership. Now, however, it's a pitch-black, cavernous space, covered with soaked ceiling tiles and molding carpets.
It's like being inside a cave. God, this is so creepy. You just gotta think, like, this was, had power, there was events going on in the middle. It's like so far removed from what it once was. This was definitely a restaurant or a bar. This is completely a mess. You can see the kids' booths right here. It's interesting, the windows are all covered with plastic. It's hard to believe that this is all inside a mall. My God.
This was one of the last extensions of the mall, built when Kmart opened in 1992. Now, it has become an unwelcome terrarium. On our way to capture it, we quickly realized that someone was doing work just outside these two doors. Not knowing what was going on, and out of fear that they might be covering doors, we decided it was time to go. Being inside this building was truly unlike anything I've ever experienced. The fact that a shopping mall could look like this after just 6 years of being closed is unbelievable to me. It goes to show just how quickly things get out of hand after you have a lethal mix of dark, warm space and a leaky roof. The unbelievably poor quality of air inside the building is a testament to how little graffiti there is inside here. Kids are either too scared or not willing to risk their own health to get inside. This is a genuinely dangerous place to be without a mask. As for the structure today, well, it's hard to believe, but the remaining 3 anchor stores were all privately bought out and are currently occupied. All 3 of them are just bricked off from the interior of the mall and are owned as separate parcels. Ultimately, in late 2024, another developer would purchase the rest of the property, and not surprisingly, they have stated that it's their intention to demolish what's left. After seeing what this mall now looks like, it's hard to believe that there's any other option rather than demolish it. But until that happens, this mall will stand as a pretty stark testament to the fall of malls in America. Thank you so much for watching.